Harriet Tubman by
Aiden
and Cristian. Harriet Tubman was born as Aramita Ross, born in March 1822. She was born into a slavery lifestyle. She was born enslaved in Dorchester County, Maryland. Tubman was beaten and whipped by her various masters as a child. Early in life, she suffered a traumatic head wound when an irate overseer threw a heavy metal weight intending to hit another enslaved person, but it hit her instead. She was diagnosed with hypersomnia, which caused her dizziness and pain for her whole life.
Harriet Tubman became a devout Christian after having many vivid dreams of Christ. In 1849, Tubman escaped to Philadelphia, but then after she returned to Maryland to rescue her family soon after. Slowly, one group at a time, she brought relatives with her out of the state and eventually guided dozens of other enslaved people to freedom. Traveling by night and in an extremely secret way, when the Civil War began, Tubman worked for the Union Army, first as a cook and nurse, and then as an armed scout and spy. After the war, she bought a home for her elderly parents, and she cared for them in New York.
Harriet Tubman helped escape many slaves using the Underground Railroad. She would make risky escape routes during the cold winter nights. She helped many slaves escape in the name of God. As she got older, she became an abolitionist and received a biography by a famous illustrator of her. An abolitionist is someone who goes against slavery. She got married to a young man she met in New York. As she got older, she received very little pay in her jobs. Tubman's codename was Moses, and she was illiterate. That means she can't read. This happened to her entire life.
She suffered from narcolepsy, sleeping disorder, and dizziness.
Her work as Moses was serious business.
She never lost a slave in the Underground Railroad.
Tubman was a Union scout during the Civil War.
She tried to help those with dysentery if she could try to find some of the same roots and herbs she grew in Maryland.
She was the first woman to lead a combat assault. It's believed Harriet Tubman personally led at least 70 enslaved people to freedom, including her elderly parents, and instructed dozens of others on how to escape on their own.
This is all about Harriet Tubman.